Our next honoree is a woman of extraordinary willfulness. She is an organizer. She's a motivator. She's also a teacher. For the residents of public housing across this country, though, she is a savior. Her name is Bertha Gilkey, and she knows what it feels like to be written off. When she was growing up, she was always told, like a lot of us were, she was told she wasn't pretty, she was told she wasn't smart, that she'd never amount to anything. With all that self-esteem deflating baggage, it's really difficult to know just what it was that allowed Bertha Gilkey to beat the odds, but she did. Her journey towards self-realization and empowerment began in the early 60s when she and her mother moved into Cochran Gardens, a St. Louis housing project. Now, Bertha was just 11 years old then, and Cochran was a well-tended community at that time, but as the years passed and more poor families moved in, the services began to decline. And by the mid-70s, Cochran had, in Bertha's words, gone from being a neighborhood to a project. Between the vandalism and the gangs, and things got so bad at Cochran that city officials decided there was only one thing to do: tear it down. It was this decision that spurred Bertha Gilkey to action. And so, she organized the tenants at Cochran, and collectively, they took back control of their homes from the gangs. And she turned renters into homeowners. She restored a sense of pride and a sense of security. She says,
we changed the people. We changed the thinking of the people. If people are urinating on elevators that are not renovated, when you renovate them, they're gonna keep urinating. We sit down with our people and we re-educate our people.
What is it going to take for us to take on some responsibility? That's what we're talking about this morning, y'all. Ain't no free rides no more. The free rides are over. Say 1960. Telling y'all, it's a new day. People don't care about poor folks no more. And unless we begin to work to help our people change, they are going to be dead.
So for the past 16 years, Bertha Gilkey has been the driving force behind the tenant management movement that has successfully turned around nearly 16,000 public housing units across this country. That is unbelievable. Her work has been publicly acknowledged by the president, and hundreds have made a path to her door to learn from her example. For her tireless efforts in the field of public housing, for improving the quality of life for so many people, for spreading hope where there was despair, we are proud to honor Bertha Gilkey with a 1992 Essence Award.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to give honor to God, who's the head of my life. To my mother, Emma Green, who's not here to accept the award with me tonight. I would also like to give special thanks to Essence for caring enough to give me this prestigious award. I love you, Susan Taylor. I love you, Essence. I would also like to say that this award represents to the world that no one should be judged by their source of income or where they live. This Essence Award proves that given the adequate training, vision, pride, self-esteem, hard work, and yes, perseverance, you can move from the bottom to the top.
acquiescence. One of the keys to survival is the ability to cope.